To create a 10-inch finished double windmill block, follow the written instructions and use 3 fabrics, or change it up with 5 fabrics: light green, black print, dark green, green and pink print, and a focal print for the center. Cut a light green 4 3/4 inch square in half diagonally twice to yield 4 triangles. Cut a black print 4 3/4 inch square in half diagonally twice to yield 4 triangles. Cut the green and pink print 4 3/4 inch square in half diagonally once to yield 2 triangles. You'll need to do this twice for 4 triangles. Cut the dark green 4 5/8 inch square in half diagonally once to yield 2 triangles. You'll need to do this twice for 4 triangles. Next, you'll need to cut 4 template pieces using a black print strip that is 2 1/4 inches by 15 inches and the template A shape cut from template plastic. Cut 1 template shape. Flip the template to cut the next shape. You'll want 4 total for this quilt block. To create the windmill blade, arrange the green and pink, light green, and black print as shown, with the black print at top. Sew the black print and light green triangles together first, using a 1/4 inch seam. Press the seams open. Sew the green and pink print triangle to the unit you just created. And press. Sew a black print template A piece to the left side of the unit you just created, as shown. Press the seam toward the black print. Create 4 of these windmill blade units in total. The 45mm Quick Change Rotary Cutter by Olfa. Designed for both quilters and sewers, righties and lefties. Its contoured handle provides comfortable cutting for everybody, every time, even through 8 layers of fabric. Blade changes are simple and fast with the Quick Change system. Just swap out the 45mm blade with a push of a lever and lock a new one in place. Effortless precision cutting, engineered by Olfa. Create 4 of these windmill blade units in total. Arrange the units around the 2 1/4 inch focal print square. Sew the focal print square to one of the windmill blade units, stopping about a 1/4 inch from the end. Finger press the partial seam toward the windmill blade unit. There should be a 1/4 inch gap where you stop stitching. Working clockwise, sew the next 3 windmill block units to the focal print center, sewing the entire seam and then pressing each seam toward the windmill unit. Close the partial seam, flip the block to align the edges. You'll start sewing where you ended the partial seam and stitch all the way to the end. Press the seam toward the focal print. To add the dark green triangles, find the center of the unit and the triangle by folding them in half and creasing lightly. The dark green triangle should hang off the edge on either side by about a 1/4 inch. Sew the triangle to the unit using a 1/4 inch seam and press toward the dark green triangle. Repeat for the remaining 3 triangles. Trim the double windmill block as needed.